I'm actually kind of dreading this reaction, not gonna lie. I have not processed what happened.
In the end, he was talking about losing our humanity. He said this group is broken.
So they're just trying to cleanse the farm. So there's more and more
The best way to honor
walkers.
him is to unbreak it. Set aside our differences and pull together.
And someone, please, become like
Our future.
Dale.
We're not broken. From now on, we're gonna do it his way.
Exactly, man. But why did it take this bloody
That
long?
is how we honor Dale.
There's still ticking time bombs in this group. I'm just gonna put this out there, guys. I'm still mad. Like, the problem is, right, is like, what I've found about the way I react and the way I emotionally react to things is if I'm angry, I really struggle to process. And I struggle to process what we've watched. Which means no tears, which means no emotional release. And it sucks because it just feels like this knot. So dumb. And like, this conversation's cool and that. And like, let's honour Dale, let's do it his way, but why does he have to die for that to have to be a thing? Ah, oh, for God's sakes. Here we go.
It'll be tight. 14 people in one house.
Don't worry about that.
Oh wow,
With
so
the
they're going to do
swamp hardening, the creek drying up.
With 50 head of cattle on the property, we might as well be ringing the damn dinner bell.
it. Oh! Wow, so it really
Take
has
the
turned into
perimeter around the
this.
house. Keep track of everyone coming and going.
What about patrols?
Let's get this area locked
Finally,
down
there's
first.
everyone's working
After
together.
that, Shane will assign shifts while me and Daryl take Randall off site and cut him loose.
They're getting rid of him!
That
Yes!
now.
Nah, someone's gonna...
You don't agree, but this is what's happening. Swallow it. Move on.
Yeah.
Daryl's death and the prisoner, that's two separate things, right? Want to take Daryl as your wingman? Be my guest. Thank you.
Jeez. So I see he is still opposing it. Of course he is. Of course he is. This would not be Shane if there wasn't some kind of conflict here, you know?
I've got no more patience where he's concerned.
He's turning over a new leaf.
Is he though? I wouldn't be so sure, man.
Henry.
I'm hopeful, but I'm not
When I'm out
confident.
with Daryl,
If you're staying here permanently, he's got to understand that it's what Rick and I say, not whatever he wants.
you become close.
Exactly.
You want me to babysit Shane?
Oh
It
yeah,
makes sure every time
basically.
I leave the farm, all hell doesn't break loose.
Then maybe you should stop leaving.
To be honest, she does have
Keep
a
an eye on
point.
things.
But then we'd get rash decisions out and about. Like, we need another Rick. We need him to clone himself.
Hey, Shane,
No, we need mini Rick to grow up. That's what we need.
if I tell you something, will you promise not to tell my parents?
It's probably a bad idea for both of us, but
How was he going to tell his parents? Oh, about the zombie. About the walker, whatever you want to call it.
go on.
So he is going to tell him. But Shane, no, Shane's got to do the right thing and
Took it
tell...
from Daryl's motorcycle. If he found out I took it, he'd kill me. It's my fault that he died.
God, why would you say that, man? He got bit by a walker.
I
Why
saw
are you
that
saying
walker. I was gonna shoot it.
It's not your fault, though. I actually edited that bit out of the reaction
I
because
was stuck in the mud. I was throwing
confused what I
rocks
was
and
thinking.
stuff. It got free, came after me, and I ran away. If I killed it, Dale would still
that? God,
be
would
here.
you stop that, okay? This ain't your fault. You need to protect yourself.
Oh,
You only
better tell his parents, I
I'm
swear.
never touching another
Got
guy
it an
again.
option call, okay?
Just give it back to Daryl.
I can't stop thinking about Dale, man. There's a little line before when they were like, what about keeping watch?
You can put yourself upstairs in my room.
Your dad in the house? I'm just gonna put myself over there.
Oh. You know how there was that scene last reaction when Herschel gave the watch to Glenn and was like, there's no one that's perfect for your daughter until there is. And then Glenn, like, you know, obviously he really cares about Maggie and obviously she really cares about him. But then when he didn't stand up for Dale, all I could go into my mind is, what does that mean for how he develops, or how any of those that didn't stick up for him develop? If you think, if people had just stood up and been the better person, we would not have been in this situation. Obviously, there'd still be a walker roaming and it would have been another complication at some point, but things would have panned out differently. And obviously, what ifs. The apocalypse was full of bloody what ifs, and we can't just sit here and... What I'm doing is I'm ruining on them, which is not the right thing to do. I can't just sit here and think, oh, what if we did this? What if we did that? It's life, man. There's always what ifs. And I was just thinking, like, maybe he thinks that he doesn't deserve Maggie. Maybe it's something to do with that.
Well, don't strain yourself.
Well, I forgot she's bloody pregnant. So much
Rick
going
and
on.
Carl and I are
I
taking the corner of the living room.
You can put that in my room. You'll be more comfortable there.
Come on,
do
Herschel.
that.
Oh,
Pregnant woman and child sleeping on the floor while I've got a bed to myself.
This is still your house.
I'm so...
I'll take the couch downstairs.
Did he just say it's our
Nights when
home?
I came home reeking of bourbon, my wife would lock the bedroom door. Sad to say, that couch and I became old friends.
Look, if you two can't decide, I'll take it.
It just keeps coming, doesn't it? I made a mess of things. I don't even know whose baby this is.
Oh, yeah, exactly. It's ambiguous.
I can't imagine how hard that is on you.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was saying. A few reactions ago, I got like in the comments. There's so many people that were like, "Gee, you're invalidating Laurie." That is not what I was doing at all. And that's exactly what I mean. Like, imagine being in a situation. The loved one's gone. She's pregnant. He doesn't know if it's his child. He's almost like told, this isn't yours no matter what. This is Rick's. Stay away from the family. Like, all that kind of stuff. Like, imagine what that does to someone.
You let us out of Atlanta with no thought for yourself. And I never thanked you for that.
Wow.
You were there for me. You were there for me. Thank you.
Exactly.
You don't need to thank me for that.
Of course I do. Of course I do.
I'm so proud of her right now.
Whatever happened between us, whatever the hell we thought it was, and not just you, but I'm sorry, Shane.
I'm just so happy that I viewed it the way I did because it's made the scene so much better.
Please believe me, I am so sorry.
I'm not a fan of Shane, but I am a fan of Laurie after that.
That thing you did last night. There's no reason you should do all the heavy lifting.
Are you alright? Wow.
So you good?
Come on, Daryl.
Honestly, you and I trading haymakers on the side of the road. Don't be to win that fight.
I'm so glad that Daryl's getting like a leadership responsibility, you know.
Hey man, you seen Carl lately? He's inside with his mother. Look, he came to me. Cal was
Come on,
saying,
Shane.
but he was out in the swamps yesterday. He came across a walker.
Bro, I'm so freaking happy right now. Yes. Oh my gosh. I keep saying that with Shane's character, it feels like starts of episodes, I feel like I'm really coming around to him. Ends of episodes, I'm like, for God's sake, Shane. Like, it's like this back and forth. Although it is only the start of the episode. Shit, I just jinxed that. Finally, we get into this cohesive thing where maybe we'll have a healthy relationship between Rick, Shane, and Laurie.
Same Walker that killed Dale. That's the one.
Yeah. It's not
I'll
Carl's
have
fault.
Laurie talk to him. Look, man, I think he wants to talk to his father. Why I need this Randall thing done already. Man, that needs
Come on,
to
he
wait.
needs a father.
Okay?
Exactly, he needs a father, Rick. Shane's actually right.
It's my call.
It is your call, but Shane's right.
Yeah, your son. He gave me this, man.
Yeah.
Just get that back to Daryl, huh? Freeing that prisoner. More important to you than Carl.
Oh.
Andrea, hey, did you try pumping the gas pedal?
I think it's been parked too long.
Let me see.
You watch Glenn fix it, man. You watch.
Screwdriver?
Flathead.
Come on, Glenn. Slash Dale.
I let him down.
He was proud of you.
Glenn.
Oh, Oh, here we go. It's pulling on the heartstrings, guys. Ugh. To be honest, of all the characters actually, at the moment, I think I'm most disappointed in Rick. I'm glad he's gone to Carl though and listened.
Take it.
Ooh!
No more kid stuff. I wish you could have the childhood I had, but that's not gonna happen.
How old is he genuinely? I want to know. Like, I don't think... He kind of gives me the vibe he's like 12 or something, maybe 11.
I'm gonna die. Mom. Best we can do now is avoid it as long as we can. Keep one step ahead.
Yeah.
Please, take it.
God, he's going to grow up so fast, I can feel it now. He's going to start growing up like crazy. Oh, I know those boots when I see them. Don't you dare give me mixed emotions this episode, man. I literally just praised the shit out of you. It's like a burning in his brain, man. It's like a fire that you can't put out in him. Look at him. You're on your last warnings with Herschel as well. Oh! Switch it off, Shane. How can you send me from praising you and accepting you to this in seconds?
Yo, Randy.
Oh,
Oh, hell no. Hey, you start talking, boy. Where are they at?
We had a camp set up off the highway, about 5 miles from here. Who knows if they're still there?
So you gonna take me too?
Oh my god.
Because I'm done with this group, man. They do, but I want no part of it. That's all.
Actually, like the...
So,
One of many things could be about to happen. 1, Shane's just going to kill him. 2, he's legitimately going to this camp and he intends to lump in with these people. Option 3, he goes to this camp and he kills every single one of them. But will he leave Laurie and his potential baby? No. Whoa. So it was option bloody 1. Oh, you manipulative prick. Oh. Am I about done now? Going through moments of liking him? I have to be done. I cannot keep giving this guy... Oh, I'm yelling. I'm bloody yelling. Shit, Shane, you idiot. Bro, he's gonna get forced out. At some point, I think he's going to get forced out. Because what else can happen? We can't just keep housing a bloody psychopath, you know?
Ray! Ray!
What happened?
Bloody actor.
He's armed! He's got my gun!
You okay?
I'm fine. Little bastard just snuck up on me, clocked me in the face. Chief, I'm gonna need that gun.
Just let him go. That was the plan, wasn't it? Just let him
The
go.
plan was to cut him loose far away from here. We're not in our front step with a gun. Hey, look, there ain't no use in tracking him, okay? He went that way. We just need to pair up. We spread out. We just chase him down. That's it.
Kid wears a $1.25 soaking wet. Trying to tell us he got the jump on you?
I'd say Rock pretty much even some size, wouldn't you?
All right, knock it off.
He's still out. Look how dark it is. Is this a wise idea being out this late? Whoa. Those are the eyes of bloody judgment, man.
Blood on this tree. Some more tracks.
And what's his intention,
Walking
man?
in tandem. I mean, something went down.
Oh! Arrows, no guns. Is that supposed to be Randall? Is it? He ain't freezing this time, is he? Come on, Glenn. Yeah, it is.
Right.
Bloody... I thought they don't... Doesn't make any sense. I thought they don't kill... You know how, like, Shane snapped his neck? I thought the walkers don't bite or kill or go after dead people. So how's he...
Got his neck broke.
So how's he a walker if he got his neck broken? No
I'm
bite.
telling you, he died from this. How is that possible?
How the hell's he come back if he's died from...
So this is where you plan to do it?
Do what?
You used to have the balls to call this what it is. Murder.
Oh! Oh, for God's sakes, I'm starting to bloody panic, man. No, there's no way that he does this. If he...
It ain't gonna be easy. But Laura and Carl, they'll get over to you. They done it before. They just gonna have to.
You gonna kill me in cold blood?
I don't know what to bloody think.
Screw my wife. Have my children call you daddy. Is that what you want?
How many times has Rick welcomed you back with open arms, you absolute mug? I still feel like there's some kind of way back, but... I'm losing that hope, man.
We'll talk about what I can do, Rick. How about what you can do? Here I am.
But he's not gonna do that, is he?
What happened, Rick? I thought you weren't the good guy anymore. Ain't that what you said? I'm a better father than you, Rick.
Are you, though? Are you?
Man. It's because I'm a better man than you, Rick, because I can be here and I'll fight for it.
I feel sick to my
Place
stomach.
your gun.
Sick to my stomach.
You're going to have to kill an unarmed man.
I've never felt this anxious watching a scene in a show, guys, in my entire freaking life.
Nothing has happened here. We're going to lay down our guns.
I'm just frozen. Oh, I feel sick. I'm bloody sweating and everything. The crazy thing about all of this is I know Rick won't shoot him. I don't think Rick will shoot him. But I think Shane could shoot Rick. That's the card that we've been dealt, guys. A jealous, angry, vengeful man.
Put this all behind us.
Please, Shane. Please.
Damn you, making me do this shit. This was you.
Oh my God! And there's no way he survives that. What the fuck have I just watched? He didn't have a fucking choice, man. This early? I want you to know. Now, Shane was the death that I was spoiled of. On a YouTube video, it came up with, John Brenthal talks of his exit. That was the title. That's what I saw. That's what I was telling you guys a few weeks ago. That's the spoiler I got. That big. And I was like, oh my God. But no way would I have thought it would have happened in season 2. And no way would I have thought that Rick would have been the one to do that. Imagine he comes back as a walker. Because, you know, like, how did Thing come back as a freaking walker?
Dead?
Consumed by... Oh my...
Carl.
No.
Oh
Be back
my
home
God. Don't you dare. What? How?
It's not what it seems. Please.
Oh my God, he hits... Oh my God, my bloody heart, man. How many walkers... Bro, Carl hit him in the head, man. Well, at least now it kind of looks like he was killing a walker. Oh my God. What the fuck have I just watched? How do I unpack that? I'm still not breathing properly, like... Oh, fuck. The first thing I want to talk about, guys, that I think is the most pressing thing is not what just happened with Shane, not what happened with Randall, not what's going on in that sense, but the fact that walkers are popping up without being bitten. They said like earlier on the camera, like maybe it's scratches, maybe it's scratches. And I remember thinking like, is it scratches? This shit must be airborne. Like, it must be airborne. But maybe it's airborne to the point where like, everyone's infected. Maybe like, I don't know, it's airborne, but the airborne virus can't infect you the same way getting into your bloodstream. But the dead don't have the immune system. The dead don't have the defenses. The dead are dead. Maybe when you're dead, the airborne thing kicks in. That's mad. Let's think about this very carefully. What about the people that didn't die from walkers? What about people that didn't die from being shot in the head? What about people that died from illness? What about people that were buried previously? Like, what happens then? Like, what happens to every other person? Are the infected numbers just going to shoot up now? Has the virus just evolved to be airborne? What happens if it gets even worse? How do we stop the airborne virus from infecting people that are living? What if that becomes a thing? That's a madness. There's not much I can say about that other than theories, which is that it is airborne. Have we had anyone die not from... I don't know. Look, that's that, guys. So the virus seems to be not just through the bloodstream and bites. The next thing we need to talk about, guys, is the decision that Shane made to take Randall out of the bloody equation. First of all, decision-wise, of course he's doing what he thinks is right and protecting the group and blah-de-blah-de-blah, whatever. But then he comes back. So that's that whole thing about the airborne thing. We're like, what the hell? How? How's he alive? Like, that's why I was so confused. Like, is that a plot hole? I thought that he'd been bitten after the fact, but it must not be, you know? So that happened. Then, Shane pulling a gun on Rick. And his whole plan this whole time, take Rick, shoot him, make it look like some elaborate thing where he had to defend himself, go back, he's got Carl to himself, he's got Laurie to himself, he's got the farm and everyone to himself, and he's the leader. He can really make the decisions, he can kill who he wants, does who he wants. If he killed Rick, I would have had zero doubts that he could do whatever he wanted. Let's just talk about that decision. First of all, let's talk about the decision Rick made to kill him. So, Rick killed Shane. Not at all how I expected it to go. That was the spoiler that I saw. That, like I said, I didn't see anything about it. It was just like a little title thing. And that's how it happens. I did not expect it this early. Like, the thing is the fact that he was that problematic, something bad was always going to happen at some point, but I didn't, maybe I should have predicted it would be this early. Like, you can't live in this world being that problematic. Someone's going to do something about it, you know? So that happened, right? He made that decision. Now, do I agree with him killing Shane? I can't believe I'm going to say this. I don't ever believe in killing, but I genuinely believe at that moment he was protecting himself and protecting his family, because the way Shane was speaking, what he's done regularly, the people he's killed and what he's exposed people to and what he's brought us into, the situation, I do not believe that Rick had a choice. Do I think Rick killed because he could? No. Do I think Shane was going to surrender? Maybe. Do I think eventually he would have done something? Probably. Like, he's just been building and building and building to this. Am I sad that he's dead? A bit, but, like, the fact that he pulled on Rick and the fact that, like, the thing is Dale dying is 10,000% more emotional for me. Shane dying for me is like, it sucks because I know that there was potential for him to spin round, but he really, truly, that was his own consequence. He did that himself. It's not Rick's fault. Rick will probably blame himself and say there was probably another way, but it wasn't. And I do not actually believe there was another way. The number of times that Shane has done this now, and the thing is, at the start of this episode, I was thinking, like, once again, we're coming around to Shane. Once again, it's building up, and I'm feeling like he's got that little spin round of an arc. But then he goes and kills Randall out of cold blood. He threatens Rick. Colt was gonna kill him, cold blood, you know? I kind of almost made my mind up at that moment that he needed to leave the group. Like, I didn't think he would die. Like, my ideal situation is he pisses off, but he's literally gone. Holy shoot. I don't think I've gathered my thoughts enough on that, guys, and I don't think, like I said, I've processed. One thing I will say is the lack of tears, I think is largely because of how brutal, how fast, forward, and ambiguous things are, like, emotionally. I think that's what I'm struggling with, because I'm going into these scenes, I'm coming out completely shocked, broken, and I don't know what to think. Like, and it's like, how long is it going to take to process that? Like, I felt quite emotional this episode about Dale, but I've only got one episode left this season. How do we explain this away? How does Rick explain this away? Also, how much did Carl watch? How much did Carl just see? Holy shoot, if he saw everything, then he knows. Otherwise, maybe he thinks that Shane was a walker. As I said, Rick said it's not what it looks like. I think Rick's almost implying that maybe it looked like he just killed him in cold blood. But what does Carl think of that now? Does he now think it's got something to do with him coming back, or does he blame his father? Does he hate his father for this? What does he do? And ultimately, he's the one that shot Shane in the head. Way to grow up quickly, man. Frick. This has just been an emotional bombardment. I actually felt like I was having a panic attack. Like, the whole scene just made me, like, my heart was racing, I felt sick, uneasy, I was shaking, I was breathing heavily. Holy shoot, like, that's an emotion that I don't think... Have I ever had a show elicit that for me? I'm not convinced I have. Shit, I think I need to leave that there, guys. I've been talking for 10 minutes. I'm just going to have to talk again. You know what? Maybe I'll release 2 little conversation episodes. Oh my god. Okay, let's leave that there, guys. If you enjoyed whatever this was, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for new content every single week. And of course, follow the Instagram, Daniel Ray with 2 Ds. And let me know down below what you thought of the episode, the reaction. And I'm sure once it's moderated, I'll get to those once my thoughts are collected. And wish me luck, because I'm about to go have a very emotionally confusing day. Shit, man.